It's been confirmed by Queensberry and is being reported by various other forums and various media sources. Moses Itauma injured.
Moses Itauma has sustained an injury in camp for his fight with Jermaine Franklin.
There were lots of connotations, Jim, of what we could have done, but the bottom line of all of it was it's a mess, because when you're looking at that type of show, which is all based upon 7 title fights taking place, headed up by a great fight with Moses and Franklin, losing that...
Get stressed out in those situations. It's just fun. We got to...
Breaking news: Justin Moses Itauma has pulled out of his fight against Jermaine Franklin at the last moment, claiming an injury, and sparring fans and promoters are in disbelief as the sudden cancellation sends shockwaves through the boxing community, leaving everyone scrambling for answers and replacements.
When it comes to sparring, it's serious stuff. I'm amazed that we don't hear more instances of this. Close to fight night, the boxers involved picking up an injury of sorts, because they're not playing about that.
Well, they are professionals, and it is part of the process that you go through to prepare yourself for a fight.
Yeah.
So they know what they can and can't do. They won't be exposing themselves to undue risk. They'll be exposing themselves to the necessary preparation for...
Frank Warren expresses sheer frustration over Moses Itauma pulling out at the last moment. Fans, fighters, and TV crews are all affected as months of preparation go to waste. The stress and disappointment are palpable. In boxing, this is part of the harsh reality. Everyone involved is left picking up the pieces.
Speak to the people direct and then make a decision if he's out.
Okay. When did you first learn about this, Frank?
Very late this afternoon.
Okay, so it's been a stressful day.
To say the least. For the fighters as well. It's a shame for the fighters, for everybody involved. TV companies, and more importantly for the fans. Riyadh season, you know, His Excellency, everybody involved with this. We're all gutted, but what can you do? That's...
Johnny Nelson highlights the chaos surrounding Moses Itauma's withdrawal. Rumors and fake news spread quickly, adding confusion to an already disappointing situation. Boxing fans crave clarity and fairness, and Nelson's insistence on uncovering the truth emphasizes the need for transparency. The scene is tense as the sport reels from last-minute drama.
Something popped up and we said it's fake news that the fight was off and all this sort of stuff was going on about some poisoning, scandal, foolishness, and they tried to shut this thing down. And I'm saying that's fake news. I'm not having that. So let's wait and see. If it's true, that's a shame.
Eddie Hearn underlines how complex the situation has become. Last-minute pullouts are a promoter's nightmare, and he knows both fighters and teams are under immense pressure. Managing expectations and handling logistics in this chaos is not easy. Boxing is unforgiving, and every decision now carries heavy consequences for careers and fans alike.
With Dubois, we'll see what happens, but that's for them to overcome now, and it's a very difficult situation.
Liam Goff adds more confusion about the nature of Moses Itauma's injury. Speculation surrounds an ankle issue, but details remain unclear. Fans are left questioning the legitimacy of the pullout. In boxing, uncertainty creates frustration, and injuries at the last moment highlight how unpredictable the sport can be for promoters, fighters, and spectators.
Seeing that Itauma suffered some sort of ankle injury, maybe I was just, seeing things with that one. But he is injured. It's not really specifying. I don't know why. I'm sure I saw it was ankle, but maybe not. Maybe I was just seeing things.
Frank Warren highlights the financial and emotional toll of Moses Itauma pulling out. Months of preparation, training camps, and team effort go down the drain. Boxing is as much about management as fighting, and Warren's frustration mirrors that of fans and stakeholders. The disappointment is immense, reflecting how a single injury can disrupt everything.
He's a big fight. He's trained very hard. If you don't fight, you don't get paid. You imagine the cost involved in a training camp, booking places to set the camp up, bringing the sparring partners in, the nutritionists, the chefs, trainers and everybody, and you don't get paid. It's a massive loss. You can't insure it, or if you do, it costs a fortune to insure, but very, very disappointed.
Andy Lee points out the harsh reality of professional boxing. Injuries are inevitable, and fighters always carry hidden risks. Moses Itauma's withdrawal may be the tip of the iceberg, revealing how delicate preparation is. The fight world is brutal and unforgiving, and even top athletes can't escape the physical toll of training.
You're likely to pick up injuries, and I wouldn't be surprised if both of these guys are going in there with some sort of injury.
Johnny Nelson calls for accountability and investigation after Moses Itauma's last-minute pullout. This isn't just disappointing for fans. It's a serious issue affecting the integrity of the sport. Nelson highlights how transparency is critical in boxing. The sudden nature of the withdrawal demands clarity and swift answers, or the event risks long-term credibility damage.
Unfortunately, there is going to be there needs to be an inquiry straight after this. Why, what? But that's why I'm here, and this news is as fresh to me as it is you. I'm quite sure when this goes out, it'll be all over the place.
Spencer Oliver stresses the importance of medical clearance in boxing. Fighters must be fully fit, and any doubts about injury risk could have dangerous consequences. Moses Itauma's decision to withdraw, though frustrating, reflects the priority of safety over spectacle. In professional boxing, even elite athletes cannot compromise health, and doctors play a crucial role in protecting careers and lives.
Okay, but he will have seen the doctor, and the doctor will make that decision on whether he should fight or whether he shouldn't fight. I mean, listen, this is the hurt business. You can only go in there 100%.
Adam Smith points out the expectations surrounding Moses Itauma. He was widely favored, and fans anticipated a strong performance. Pulling out not only shocks supporters, but also reshapes the fight's narrative. It raises questions about preparation, resilience, and timing. The cancellation reminds everyone how unpredictable boxing is, where even favored fighters can be sidelined.
Doing things we don't expect him to do, right? Okay, he was favored to win. Most of us thought he'd find a way.
Adam Smith acknowledges the chaos while maintaining perspective. Boxing is inherently unpredictable, and sudden withdrawals shake events. Fans feel frustration, but uncertainty also fuels intrigue. Moses Itauma's exit adds drama to the narrative, creating speculation about replacements or future rematches. In boxing, controversy and unpredictability are part of the sport's adrenaline-fueled appeal.
I don't like that. People schedule fights and then they pull out, oh, I was injured. Well, if you was injured, you won't be...
Carl Froch sums up the madness surrounding Moses Itauma's last-minute pullout with brutal honesty. The phrase clown world perfectly captures the chaos and frustration felt by everyone involved. Promoters, fighters, and fans are left scrambling while the sport's credibility takes a hit. It's not just a missed fight, it's a ripple effect impacting training camps, media obligations, and ticket holders. Froch's commentary reminds viewers that boxing can be unpredictable, often leaving professionals to navigate absurd scenarios. This incident exposes cracks in fighter management and scheduling, and it highlights how the business side of boxing can become just as dramatic as the fights themselves. While Itauma's injury might be legitimate, the timing and handling of this withdrawal amplify the tension, creating a situation that will be dissected and discussed for weeks in boxing circles.
Like I do anyway, but it's important that you understand what's going off in this fucking clown world. And listen,
Eddie Hearn gives insight into the meticulous planning that goes into professional boxing events and the frustration when all that preparation is disrupted. Moses Itauma's withdrawal at the last moment throws months of work into uncertainty. Promoters juggle logistics, contracts, media obligations, and fan expectations, and a single fighter's issue can affect the entire ecosystem. Hearn highlights the professional seriousness behind organizing fights and the disappointment when unforeseen circumstances derail them. This situation also underscores the pressure on fighters to maintain health and commitment. While fans focus on the drama and headlines, the behind-the-scenes chaos is immense. Hearn's comments remind viewers that the boxing business demands resilience, adaptability, and patience, and any last-minute disruptions, regardless of reason, are deeply felt by everyone invested in the sport.
You know, it's something that we took very seriously and something that a lot of work has gone into, and obviously it hasn't been...
Spencer Brown captures the sheer immediacy of the situation as the news about Moses Itauma's injury breaks. The frantic phone calls and rapid updates reflect the chaos that a last-minute withdrawal generates. Broadcasters, promoters, and fans are forced into a reactive mode, scrambling to adjust plans. This moment highlights how unpredictable boxing can be and how fragile fight schedules are, even for highly anticipated matchups. Brown's commentary paints a picture of a sport operating on tight margins, where one sudden change can ripple across the entire event. It emphasizes the human side of boxing, showing the stress, rapid decision-making, and sheer uncertainty that professionals must manage, reinforcing that the fight world is as much about logistics and crisis management as it is about punches and power.
Yeah, how serious is it? Anything. It was, well, we knew half an hour ago. You probably noticed I've been on the phone running back and forth.
Peter Fury breaks down the tactical challenges Moses Itauma would have faced against Jermaine Franklin, emphasizing why this fight was so crucial and exciting. He highlights Itauma's physical power and boxing skills while questioning whether he could match Franklin's speed and precision. The cancellation robs fans of a fascinating stylistic clash between experience and youth. Fury's analysis also underscores the stakes for both fighters, as exposure against a sharp, rising talent like Franklin could define careers. While Itauma's injury is unfortunate, the commentary shows the strategic depth fans miss out on when fights are cancelled. This context elevates the frustration surrounding the pullout because it wasn't just any fight. It was a battle with high tactical intrigue and real career implications for both athletes, leaving the boxing world to speculate on what might have been.
You know, look, it's a good fight to make. Dillian Whyte's got the experience. He's also, he can punch, he's strong, he's a big unit. But can he negate the speed, the power and the ferocity of this young heavyweight coming? And he gives angles, he's a good boxer as well. So that's the thing. You've got experience against somebody who's up and coming that hasn't been tested yet because he's so sharp, so deadly.
Moses Itauma pulling out at the last moment is nothing short of a bombshell for the boxing world. Fans were ready to witness a thrilling heavyweight clash, and now disappointment is everywhere. The timing of this withdrawal raises questions about preparation, commitment, and fighter management, while Jermaine Franklin is left in limbo, forced to adjust plans and training. Promoters and broadcasters are scrambling, reflecting the chaos a single injury can create in a meticulously planned event. While injuries are part of the sport, the repeated cancellations and ambiguity surrounding Itauma cast a shadow over his reliability. This moment also sparks speculation about future matchups, replacement opponents, and whether Franklin will get a fair opportunity to showcase his skills against top-tier competition. Boxing thrives on action and momentum, and events like this threaten both. Fans need transparency, and fighters must uphold their responsibilities to the sport and audience. The coming weeks will determine how this saga unfolds, and everyone is watching closely to see who will step up next and how promoters will recover from this setback. Stay tuned, subscribe, and hit notifications to follow every twist and turn as the fallout from this shocking withdrawal continues to rock the heavyweight division.